Hello everyone and welcome to some more Unicord Overlord, but not just some Unicord Overlord, the true Zenoiran ranked run of Unicord Overlord. This is a video that I've been wanting to do for some time, or a series of videos. And yeah, I think that this is actually not a better time than, can't think of a better time than now to do it because I'm going to be busy in October and November with some other stuff. And I figured that, this would bridge the gap for some of you guys who are interested in not just that want to see something else other than see a star and more Unicord. Because this game that I did back in February to April, it got some of the highest views and some of the most comments I've ever seen on our channel, Alex.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it is a very fun game, so it does make sense.
Mm-hmm. Like the first video is
so good.
The first video has over 500 views. Yeah. So here's how this playthrough is going to work. Me and Alex are gonna basically be ranking each of the units based on their utility, their join time, what they can do. Kind of like how I do standard Fire Emblem length reviews. Though remember, take our opinions as they will, because remember, this is a very complex game and it's more complex than Fire.
Than anything that we do.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to say this right now, I'm going to be cutting out most of the Liberation quests because they take up roughly 1/3 of the game and they don't really amount to much in the long run. However, I will make an exception. I will show off the Liberation quests where we get Renault and the Liberation quests that feature, those 3-star towns where we usually get units. So towns like Morden, Jeremy, Jerome, Vidokia, you get what I'm saying. It's like those types of Liberation quests I will show those. Because they are
ones where we actually get units, it's like a story thing.
Yeah. But regular Liberation quests where it's like, hey, the Liberation Army's here, get ready to defend it, those I'm cutting out at this playthrough. And I'm gonna be making it my priority to get every single unit because I didn't actually do that in my first playthrough. I actually missed out on two that I really, really look forward to getting in this playthrough.
Oh yeah, that was what were their names?
Gamel and Mandarin.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get started.
I never used them, but I'm excited to see how they turn out.
Oh, I have some really good plans for both of them.
Okay, I see you. Gods.
And
I forgot.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm gonna be cutting out some of the stories here because it's already done. But I will we can watch the cutscenes, but when it's just them talking and the voice acting, that I'll just skip. And I'll also be pointing out some fun facts here.
I beg you, my queen, take leave of this place while you're still able.
Some trivia.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornia's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmor. No refuge remains for a crowned fugitive. Yet the general seeks my death and mine alone. I shall not flee from that fate. Though you still can.
Yeah.
A sole rider with Elaine at your side.
Yeah, I mean, play the demo. Hell, you can actually
raise that delicate seedling into a sturdy tree capable of weathering the harsh climbs that await.
I mean, you're not gonna get the best ending, but you
pray
can
safeguard the ring of the unicorn as well.
Theoretically, yes.
Hold it close to you until Elaine is a man grown. He will have need of the power it bears.
My queen,
Mother? Are they coming for us?
And I should have mentioned this right now. Some people may expect this to do posting. I'm only reviewing units that we're gaining through the main story, and
heed well
I'm
these
only
words,
doing the main
Elaine.
story. I'm not doing the posting.
I say this not as your mother, but as your queen.
We don't
From
get
here
into the
forth,
posting.
you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue.
Yes, that means
Technically, he's not opposed.
Do you understand?
But he acts
Of course, but is there something amiss?
Yeah, I mean, Alex, think about it. I'm gonna have to review a Kerman.
Oh, I know.
My
That
faith
is
and
true.
more
I
lies with you,
forgot
Joseph.
about
I'm gonna have to review
I only
a
pray it is
generic.
enough.
I'm gonna have to review a generic region here.
Farewell, and may the heavens guide you.
Seriously, can you not,
I mean, he does have a unique, like, face.
Why are you just standing there, Joseph? Aren't you going to help her?
He needs help.
Yeah, he wears like a kind of like a
Would
crown,
that I were
basically.
able, my prince.
Yeah,
Come, we've not a minute to spare.
and I'm not going to review these units in this first squad because, well, most of them we don't get, and most of them. So yeah,
This isn't when we're getting them.
Yeah.
We're getting real gameplay of them right now.
2 of them we get through story, 1 of them we get post game, and the 2 of them actually no,
No,
3 of them.
we get both of them through postgame.
Right.
No, all 3 of them actually. Really.
Yeah, but 2 of them we get through main story. So, something that I thought that was really cool is if you actually go to Queen Elenia, really enough, you can actually like view her portrait in this battle,
Rise, brave knights.
No, she has a portrait.
and she actually has voice lines,
Yeah.
and you can do it with everyone here.
If you'll pardon me.
And Alex, remember how Gailey didn't have a portrait, but Alicia did?
Does he have one now?
He does have one through the post game. It made him look smug as shit though, but still. And also,
That's
one thing we didn't notice actually, Alex, during our first picture, look at this photo.
Oh shit, there's one.
Here's Ryman.
Oh my god.
Here is Bradley, and here we have Guy. I didn't notice this during our first picture.
Consider wisely our options.
Because they don't really like matter until
Make haste!
Yeah. And also, one thing that's very important, also you can actually like can't pass the
On your guard!
Does this suit you?
Ready yourself!
and also,
I shall protect you.
I actually do have more.
We strive together. I trust you.
My magic is...
Yeah. Like I've got
Victory is ours!
like we can't like move around like we did sometimes in this playthrough, but this playthrough I can like optimize my voice because
I have you!
You'll see no harm. Does this suit you?
Witness the royal...
I am your shield. You'll see no harm. Behold my might. I trust you. I never miss.
yeah, so
I have you.
Go. I must fight on! We've no time to
but
falter.
actually
With me, destiny awaits.
Like, I'm not going to do that because I'm pretty sure
against these guys, I think we did.
I don't know because it doesn't show the forecast at this point. I'm pretty sure we can get wrecked, but I'm not going to attempt that.
I'm curious though.
With me, consider wisely our
Fine.
options.
I'll do it.
Forward.
I'll do it with Keith because I know Brown.
No time to falter.
Wait, what?
The weather thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Consider
wait,
wisely our options. With me,
That'd be cool.
Oh, okay. So they all each have. Okay, that makes sense.
destiny awaits. Forward!
I didn't know that. I thought you could actually mount.
That's cool. Yeah, I thought so. But I guess it makes sense that you could because they're involved with certain characters.
And plus, I'm pretty sure this team would like regret like the other guys.
Caesar.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Enlighten me, Valmor. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them. Zenoiran are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek to plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
A proper ruler demands unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now,
He
I
says
shall
that, and
achieve
then when
that
he
unity
finally
through
conquers the world, the
conquest
entire
and reclaim that which is rightfully
Yeah.
mine.
Okay, sorry, I have to take this phone call. My bad.
No, you're... Yeah.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand!
And here we see Elenia basically fight Valmore, but we don't get to see what happens to her.
I promise you, my queen, the royal lineage shall endure. 'Tis but a great shame I couldn't aid you further. All has gone according to plan, my lord.
And yet our work only just begins. We stand now at a new dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoiran's dominion restored at last. Curious, though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain.
About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred.
Then the boy is lost to us. A truth obscured only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
And yet he doesn't go after Joseph, he just lets him go.
Yep. He's got his Zenoiran.
Year 895 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Zenoiran Empire, Cornia's once decorated General Valmore rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne. Its queen, Elenia, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned. With Cornia's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph, who took wing beyond Valmore's wretched grasp to asylum on the Forned Isle of Palavia in the Holy Kingdom of Albion.
I just remember, I gotta think
And
about
boastfully proclaiming himself Fevrith's new emperor,
yeah,
Valmore donned a second name,
twice.
Galerius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's
Yeah.
nations could only but struggle against. Yet each realm's endeavors fell in vain time and again, and ere long Zenoiran's vile dominion was realized. His blood-soaked unification come to bear, few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius. Embers of resistance burned on, yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night. 10 years have passed since the Shroud of War first set over Cornia.
I think it's just a good narrator. It reminds me of like the Radiant Dawn narrator.
Yes. It does sound a lot like that, huh?
Mm-hmm. Like not the same guy, obviously, but like the way he
No, but-
he delivers the lines.
That's
Oh god, the altar.
I wonder if those two are at it again. Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
I think I'm gonna go for a pairing that I can get like right away. Because remember, I wasn't able to get with Melisandre till like 2/3 into the stories.
Yeah.
Like actually near the end of it.
Don't find another boy.
Yep. Even though this game is Even though this game has this Atlas logo on the side, this game is actually developed by
Sorry,
Overlord.
Elaine, but this round's mine.
Ah, you always were the optimist.
Damn it.
And I think
You
we'll
got a
review
good
these
hit in.
units
I'll
after
give
we
you that.
get all of it, actually. Like, that's when we'll play.
There's just no stopping you these days.
Yet you've
How
grown
about
no
just
less than
whenever
I
we get
have.
battle preps, I guess?
Still, we could likely train for the rest of our
like,
lives,
that's
and
what I
even
mean.
then,
Like, that's
never
like,
managed to best
after
Joseph.
we get all of it. Like,
Weird
that'll
to
be
think
like
he's
when
back
we
on the
can finally
mainland
start
now.
reviewing units.
Finally making that Liberation Army thing a
Because
reality,
you
huh?
really think I'm gonna review
Guess that means we'll be
Scarlet
going up
Healing
against
now?
Zenoiran soon.
No,
Indeed
you're
it
right.
does.
Yeah.
The
like,
people of
oh,
Cornea
God.
are suffering, Lex. Crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas. Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine. That, and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
Well, yeah, but Zenoiran's got the whole world in the palm of their hand. How are we gonna fight back against that?
The earth may be theirs, but the heavens will surely favor those who stand for justice.
You got a point there. Sorry for not sounding all too confident. Just make sure you don't take it all on yourself. I'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Lex. You know I can't do this without you.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we don't get moving.
I suppose it is that time.
You see something out there?
It's a ship.
Looks like they're flying Zenoira colors, too.
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others.
With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make sure the town knows what's coming.
Seal off the harbor, and do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch.
And here we see a familiar face that we saw in the intro.
All soldiers have alighted, sir!
Dispatch the vanguard to the cathedral. And remember, we're to apprehend the target alive.
Understood, sir!
O Heavenly Father, ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance from evil. Grant us the meager sustenance to nourish our fragile bodies in the times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant. In the name of the guardian Unicorn, and that of the Holy Mother. Is that you, Elaine? How many times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral? What is the meaning of this?
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show. Rough her up if you want, but don't forget, the girl dies and our heads will roll too.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you'd best get to praying. She's fast.
Not as fast as...
What the?
Scarlet,
Damn.
are you hurt?
Only a little shaken, that's all. What's happening to us, Elaine?
A ship has come ashore on Palavian soil. One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
And are they aware that you're the Crown Prince?
I can't say for certain, but we know one thing. These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
Yes. My cathedral will see no more bloodshed this day. Come, let's move outside.
Your Highness, it's a relief to see you unharmed.
Hold on. Where's Lex?
He went ahead to alert the town. We best find him and get to the harbor.
Indeed. But first, my prince, This belongs to you.
A ring.
The ring of the Unicorn. Queen Elenia wished for you to have it. In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury. I have the utmost faith you'll see it secured.
A keepsake from my mother. Thank you for this, Joseph. Truly.
Make no further mention of it. Now, let us be off.
Alright. So, this first map is played on tactical difficulty, but afterwards you'll be able to select which difficulty you want to be on. And one thing I don't like is that you can't like skip the tutorial stuff, like turn it off.
Yeah.
The day will be ours.
Because like I have
at least the tutorial is pretty short.
Yeah, and plus like, you know, like it's just like in case you haven't played this game in a while, like you can
The time is at hand. The path is set.
It's like there if you want, but I do wish like for the most part you can turn it off though. And we know like all this. Sorry, it's just that like I really like it's like the true part of this game.
Easy now. Light.
And for the most part, this first battle is like these battles are restricted, so don't expect to do this.
A fine job.
And once we're done with like this, once we get into like the actual stuff, I'll start going over the differences of like what's different on True Zenoiran and what's like compared to other difficulties. Because there are a few differences.
We march on.
A
fine bout.
Very critical bout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to that when we get to that.
We march.
So actually, it might be a
path
little
is
fun
set.
Talking point.
'Tis ours now.
Lego Town is ours.
Yep, and we have Lex back. So now he wants to do us a favor and scout ahead, basically, which is so stupid because he's the only one in this party.
Please don't, dumbass.
I'm up.
Anyways, get over there.
On it. All done.
And now a bunch of guys come in and he's actually
Ready.
wanting to show off how good he is, and unfortunately,
Yes, sir.
you have no choice but to listen to him.
Yeah.
This is how good Lex is. He nearly dies. Now, luckily, our Jagan, the true savior of True Zenoiran's early game, is here.
In service of the royal family,
Joseph, here we go.
awaiting your command. Very well.
I am focused and struck.
This isn't gonna end well.
And we're gonna
Gaze
switch.
upon the face of your demise. Stand true!
He literally double one shot.
I am with you!
I have you.
Glory to the liberation!
And as you can see, he only gets 3 experience. This is level 20.
A trivial undertaking.
As long as... Is it 2 or 3 levels above the enemy? They get like nose words.
It's the experience doesn't change, but it's basically like you get.
I just want to sleep.
It does. It doesn't.
Well, the experience changes, yeah, because you get less of a percentage, and like you get a lower number.
No, I know that, but like, it doesn't change like that drastically, like compared to like how you would earn experience, like in other different
Oh. I suppose that's true.
in here, Joseph recognizes Hodrick, and Hodrick has boss fights with both Elaine and Joseph. Just saying that now.
Yep.
If there's a boss that
I've seen them all.
if there's a boss that I know that has some unique dialogue, I will point it out though.
Yeah.
The time is at hand.
Did Gailey have boss quotes? I don't
He has
remember. I
boss
know he had,
What
like,
would you
He
ask?
has boss fights with Hodrick,
By your word.
Sure
Joseph,
thing.
and Renault.
On it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Renault actually has boss fights.
Come.
Your villainy ends
We never
here.
saw them because, Renault is like,
Yeah.
he's Like, the way they insert this is just...
Good.
I don't mind it. Oh no, I don't mind it.
I'll not fail you.
It's just
a cool ass move. And it also, like, it gave you a.
I shall hold.
You face me.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Yeah, no, but it's just that, like, the way they...
I have you.
Almost out of...
I fight in me yet for the liberation.
Please.
Awaiting your command. Very well. I am yours to command, Your Highness.
Your villainy.
Come.
You don't stand a chance.
Can't change. Okay, I can't change here for this first one.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Score one for Lex. Score one for Lex.
Okay, nice. We reached him.
This one's mine.
Come then. A fine job.
Oh, nice.
Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand. Onward.
I'm up. Yes, sir.
What would you ask? As you wish.
Your villainy ends here.
This will probably be the only level up square we get to roll in a while.
I must never yield.
Alright, nice. Good level up, Elaine.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
I'm not gonna use
Well
these
fought.
level up like this. So what the hell?
To me.
I shall hold nothing back.
And I'll let them off.
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
I fail to understand, Hodrick. What has motivated this shift in allegiance?
Joseph, Cornea's most decorated knight. I shall close the book on your tale myself. I'll guard you!
Hold fast! The battle is won!
And one experience. So,
Killed one enemy, we got one experience.
and yeah,
We
for the
march.
most part, I'm mostly fast forward these fights.
The
Though
path
I
is
will-
set.
there are
Sure
good
thing.
times when I just
Come then.
I'm ready to
Come!
Oh wow.
You face me. Why are you doing this? You, who once stood as my mother's royal guard.
Enough of your questions, whelp. Interfere, and I shall see you suffer for it.
We march on.
Alright, Alex, who gets the final blow? Lex or...
Gaze upon...
Come then.
You don't stand
Oh,
a
what,
chance.
I don't think Lex could do it because they do too damage.
I shall hold...
Your villainy ends here.
God damn it.
Good. Victory grows ever closer.
Alright, and that's the first battle. Not bad. Alright.
What foolishness is this? One such as I brought
And I
low
can
by
say
the
for a
Cornea
fact that
vermin
renown and
gnawed our
honor is
ankles.
not affected. Like, it's the
You've
same.
fallen far,
Okay, well,
indeed, Hodrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness,
Tell me, Hodrick. Do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Elaine!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
My head.
What am I doing here?
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years. Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your
they don't
birthright,
really
nothing
explain
more.
how it's able
To think the
spell.
power of cleansing truly
really do just
exists.
say, power the unicorn.
Yeah.
Your Highness, that is the ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify
I think
evil.
it's explained
But
like
I
late in
had
the game,
believed
though.
such tales to be mere fiction.
Like the sages and how it's like
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands.
Yeah, but
It's entirely
like,
possible that the
but
ring
they
that bears
explain,
its
like,
image
so late that it doesn't
is
really
somehow
matter about
capable of that
things.
same power.
Well, it's less so that like the story behind it matters.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people?
And also,
Then this
everyone,
ring
this
is the
won't be
ray
the
of light
last
that
time we
will
see
pierce
the
its
ring
wicked
do
heart.
this magic power.
Your words ring true, my prince.
It isn't.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
Luckily, not all the
might
units that
just
you want
bring
to do
the
with this
iron wall of
are
Zenoiran
like you get
crashing
units
down.
through this, like breaking their mind control, but not all
All
the
told,
units are.
I've often found myself plagued with doubt.
If they did do that,
Is justice that guides our march, or
they,
paltry
like,
vendetta?
Alex, here's the thing.
Yet
In
the answer is
stories
clear
they
as
do,
day
they
now.
just
The
forget
path
about
before
that
us is
power.
laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk
And
it.
Albion, there's none.
Walk it I will, Mother.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. I actually was replaying the game. Ultron doesn't show up in the stories
Today
at
marks
all.
our first foray into the mists of despair
Yeah.
which hang heavy over our home.
Well, he barely shows
Mists
up in Albion
that
9.
will soon be
He
dispelled.
really just shows up in a
It may
cutscene.
take days,
Yeah,
months,
but like in
or even
Alfheim,
years.
One time.
But I
all
shall
these, like,
see the duties of my
Cornea,
bloodline
Alfheim,
fulfilled,
Drakenhold,
and slay
Drakenhold,
Galerius like the
remember that.
beast he is.
Yeah,
he-
Elheim, you fucking find him.
Yeah, but like all these other like places, like Besaurus, he doesn't show up at all. In Albion, he's just in just one cutscene.
Yeah. Well, I think that's fair because it's good to like have other.
And how does Hodrick fare?
have
Well,
an actual
all things
reason
considered,
and shit like
any
that.
fog that lingered in his
Rather
mind
than
seems
just,
to
like,
have cleared,
it's Valkyrie,
and he
it's
stands
Valkyrie.
ready to fight
It is
once
Valkyrie,
more.
so.
Yeah, I mean we know
By
that
the way,
Galerius is mostly
Your
at
Highness,
fault, but like
allow me
Vulture's
to
like
brief
you know
you
the
on our
one behind
plans
the
for when
scenes
we
pulling the
arrive.
strings.
Among the Liberation
Vulture was
members I've
basically the
mustered
enabler
in
to
my
Galerius,
past
and
excursions
Galerius is like,
is a
"Haha."
young yet
Yeah, and then
skilled
we know what
knight by
happens
the
to
name of
Galerius
Clive.
because you know he
I'll
was
ride to bring him to you the moment we
Got
reach
fucked by
solid
Valkyrie
ground.
last time.
Yeah,
You
like
have
he
my
just goes
thanks.
down so easily.
Yeah, he really does. Well, we beat the shit out of him anyways, and then Vulture's like,
A
this
word,
is mine.
Elaine?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
something
like
wrong?
he goes like Super Saiyan
Well-
for a moment, and then like all his power gets drained out, and then like Galerius is
No,
like,
it's
I'll
nothing.
take you down. And then he just
Are you
gets,
sure?
like,
Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it
Yeah, he
bottled up
does.
like
It's
that.
like, alright.
It's like,
you're right.
wow.
It really
It's
isn't
like,
important.
wow, this was the
I assure
conqueror
you.
of the nation.
It's just
Well, to be fair,
our
it's like,
lives
oh,
have changed
Like,
so
Walhart,
drastically
like,
go up against
from the
Necromancer.
peace we had only yesterday.
This will work.
Like Walhart,
It
that's
barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any
Yeah,
different,
well, the Conqueror wasn't dead, first off.
Yeah.
Second that.
but I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother.
And
She
we
was
will
always one
watch,
to
like,
blaze a
you know,
path forward,
we will
royal
voice act
blade in arm.
The
But as her heir,
conversations.
I intend to lead in much the same way.
I do
Is
like
that
those
why you and Lex spent all your days banging swords down at the shore?
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to
actually a video
Zenoiran
of
are being
that,
controlled as he
and
was, we may just stand a chance in this. Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days.
Yeah,
promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can. As is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
And they shift Scarlet Lane so hard in this game that I just cannot care.
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right.
I know, but for
when you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
Don't do that.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still, I'm of the same mind. What mind he has, that is. I'll give my all in the royal name, your majesty.
Don't do it because
thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Like I did Melisandre because, you know, I actually liked Melisandre Lane because of how like Melisandre comes onto him.
Yeah.
But I did not like the, you know, pairing with
what was his name? Fucking Dragonholt's Gilbert. Yeah, fucking Gilbert. And then it's like, oh, Gilbert marries your fucking sister, your cousin actually. I'm like, oh, that's great.
So we played this game. Now here's where you get to select the difficulty, and we played this game on normal. And now we're going to be playing the game on True Zenoiran.
A difficulty for players who wish to know the despair of unceasing torture. Members of defeated units cannot be redeployed, and difficulty cannot be changed once selected.
Yep, you can't even say, the game doesn't even ask you, are you sure you want to do this?
No, it just says, no bitch shit, not for you.